Hi, it's Selene. Sorry we missed each other. I went away already and I'm not planning on returning. I suppose I have too many memories on this planet. I'm taking the book gift with me, even though I get stuck on Endymion. How he's sleeping and can't wake up. I want to wake up from this. I can't do that here. I'm gonna go now. Restored. Mother? Broken. Let's go. Empty. Another one. Thank you. Setting out. Hostile! Here's one. Are you ready? Let's go. Marker set. Let's go. I'll wait here. Thank you. Hostile! Here's one. Setting out. Assisting. Thank you. I'll wait here. Thanks. Thank you. It's over. Assisting. Thanks. Setting out. Marker on map. Let's go. Again. Talk to me! Setting out. Marker set. I'm down. Ready at the gate. Marker on map. Are you there, Mother? Another weapon. Marker on map. Marker set. Another weapon. Another weapon. Another weapon. Picking up Silphium. It's over. Another poppy. Equipment collected. I'm down. Found a new weapon. Device activated. Assisting you. I'm waiting at the gate. Another one. It's over. Marker set. Repurposing tool. Equipment collected. Silence it. I'm down. Hostile. Dropped a marker. My suit is damaged. The astronaut overhead. Repurposing tool. Dropped a marker. I'm waiting at the gate. Dropped a marker. A tree riddled with eyes. Equipping tool. Support needed. I'm not blameless. Support needed. Device activated. Equipping tool. Deeper. Translocator is ready. Hazards. Dropped a marker. Dispatch that hostile. Found a parasite. Translocator is ready. Collecting log. Uploading to databank. Assisting. Hazards. Do you see the white shadow? Repurposing equipment. I don't want to become this person. I know this. More defenses. Assisting you. Translocator is ready. I'll wait here. Found a new weapon. Found a new weapon. Adding to field equipment. Silphium. My suit is damaged. More defenses. Log collected. Equipping tool. I can put this to better use. I haven't needed these for a while. I can do it this time. Dispatch that hostile. More defenses. Waiting for you at the translocator. Found a parasite. Found a new weapon. Found a new weapon. I can put this to better use. Collecting Silphium. Adding to field equipment. A living sentient. The light won't dim now. Do you see the white shadow? Continuing ascent. Another parasite. Triggering device. What is this algos? Did I unlatch this? Another parasite. Collecting Silphium. Picking up Silphium. It never stops. A slaughter of bipedal vertebrates. Repurposing tool. Helios, I'm driving. Waiting for you at the translocator. Found a parasite. Collecting log. Why won't the song end? Log collected. Adding to field equipment. I feel strengthened against the elements. Dispatch that hostile. Ascent complete. Picking up Silphium. Collecting Silphium. I still hear it crashing. The price of freedom. I can put this to better use. I won't let you leave again. Ready. It's open again. I have to try harder. Halfway up the mountain again. Another parasite. Repurposing equipment. A bed being swallowed by tentacles. Uploading to databank. We must leave to return. Hostile fauna dispatched. We must die to live. Mother, I'm home. I'll wait here. Made it to the summit again. It looks so alone. Repurposing equipment. Will you help me? We always find our burdens. Seeking release. 2 cycles converging again. Appears to be a means for crossing long distances. This knew I would be coming back. How did I keep going before? The deepest of the deep. The vase awaits its flowers. We must forget to remember. Ichor. Another fragment of their history. What do you want? This device prevented me from returning to the ship. Support needed. There. It's done. Discovered a fragment of the xenotype language. Repurposing equipment. Was this the cause of the sentience war? The sentience encountered the same hostile fauna. It's nearly complete. Leaving you behind. How many more will I need to open the door? I'm here for something bigger than you. Yes. Like you helped me. I can do this. Someone else is here. I didn't record that. I won't give up. My suit is damaged. The crash. Have you seen the white shadow? Floating beneath the surface of the lake. Have you seen the white shadow? A monument to inevitability. A white poppy. For the vase. More silphium here. Good. There. It's done. I have to move on. It looks so alone. Just a few more flowers. More silphium here. Good. Her shadow. Another part unlocked. One more left. Why are you making me see this again? I was just thinking that. The world rearranging. Encountered hostile predator. More evidence that the tower alters upon every cycle. Considerable defense, but dispatched. I have to leave Helios behind. The lights were left on. It's open. Have you seen the white shadow? It's still waiting. Distressed was how the news described it. This doesn't belong here. You understood it quicker than I did. Encountered large, mechanized automatons. My end is waiting at the beginning. The servant or the master? A new clarity in blindness. Discovered xenotype technology that produces other devices. Security system encountered. This could aid my ascent. Beyond sense. Beyond reason. Encountered armored fauna. Shell seems highly durable. Mom? Mom, are you also trapped? The fabricators. I've used those. The fabricators. I've used those. The fabricators. I've used those. Activated. I can reach the tower. This must be the city created by the sentience. Encountered hostile machines. Fully automated. Have you seen the white shadow? I don't remember recording that. The severed flooding in. So sad. But pretty pictures. Activated pylon. The tower is now accessible. Every time I leave, I return. I fought so hard to reach this moment. Get out of my way. I want the truth. I will pass through you. A shadow of myself submerged. Automated defenses remain active. 3 flowers now. Will it suffice? This will be the last time I return. I thought I could do it all myself. If only I was a little faster. The observer feels out of place. Why are you stopping me? I have to know what it means. Sending a message? Or a signal? Major spinal injuries. What was this place? Confirms authorship of the xenoglyphs. I wish Helios could still help me. The song. Why are you playing it? A child in need of a mother. Leaving you behind. Again. The song is so loud. I have to silence it. Something has infected one of my scout corpses. I remember that day. I wish I'd stayed. I can almost remember its warmth. Nothing remains here. Helios. Helios. Mother. I'm home. The only alternative. I'll need to explore the other side. They sink in gravity's hunger. You don't get to watch me anymore. I will go there now. As you will. Setting out for the broadcast signal. A door. An invitation. I understand now. I'm going home. She sounds like she's losing focus. The crash. How can this be here? There. Adequate. I have to silence this music. I no longer wish to remember. Activating my suit's thrust pack to cross gaps in the terrain. The observer. It feels out of place. That's disgusting. I don't ever want to experience what she has. I'll make it this time. I know it. Highly effective. This will be useful. I won't become like that. I refuse. Leaving you behind. Again. Acquired a xeno-type weapon, similar to our carbine technology. No. My home on Atropos. I need to keep going. The lights were left on. It's open. Mother lost so much. Doesn't make it right. What happened to her? That is not me. Astra, more xeno-type technology here. A security system, like those outside. Something that shouldn't exist is reaching into me. All burned. All of it. Torn apart, never to be restored. Is the astronaut following me? Or am I following it? I must reignite the sun. Helios! Reached another teleportation gateway. Destination unclear. Astra. More visual artifacts, left by sentience. It's you, isn't it, Mother? I told you to leave! Did you learn this melody from me? Or did I learn it from you? It's you, isn't it, Mother? I told you to— My return to the ship has been prevented. I remain in the desert. Astra, I'm back in the tower, waiting for me. Like the astronaut, this has changed. It's like someone is moving things. This has changed. It's like someone is moving things. My equipment won't function that deep underwater. The only alternative. I'll need to explore the other side. Promises made, promises remembered. The environment is changing. Could the Force be adapting? Such strange markings. Where did this— I regret what happened. But you deserved it. Mother. Always in her shadow. The song. Why are you playing it? Hello? Who's there? Disassembling automatons and making patterns, or— I can do this. My house key. How could this be here? The final threshold. The origin of the broadcast signal. Always wanted to leave. Was it worth it? Pitiful still. If there were more. I want answers. You're in the way. Encountered airborne fauna. Encountered Airborne fauna. Connection was no more. A schism. Found a gate. Seems to have a lock mechanism. The ascent starts again. It seems likely these devices were meant to make the wasteland more hospitable. Detecting a strange energy reading. Setting a marker on my map. The fog has dispersed, and the energy signature is gone. The flowers. Maybe they changed something. Found a gate. Seems to have a lock mechanism. Tokens. For the crossing. An ending. A beginning. I won't give up. Found a locked gate. Seems to have a lock mechanism. Astra, I found a way inside. Found a gate. Seems to have a lock mechanism. This exudes the sensation of being watched. The crash recurred, but this device prevented me from returning to the ship. Arrival on Atropos. Where are their ships now? Encountered airborne fauna. What is growing out of it? Encountered airborne fauna. What is growing out of it? I must have let something inside when I answered the knocking on the door. This will be the last time I return. I should pack. It wasn't... It shouldn't be broken. The same, but different. Unable to hear each other. The darkest place is now my home. This is who I have become. The sun is fixed. I have to take it home. Different now. Like it was grown, not built. Unseen, unheard. Both wanting more. The signal. That's what broke them. The place for fabrication. Newer than I remember it. The astronaut. And time. And space. Waiting for me. Judging me. Enough! Enough! Highly aggressive. Barely dispatched. I'm in the tower's atrium. The strange energy source is beyond this. It might be tied to White Shadow. So tall. How far up does it reach? Dispatched. Something... exalted. This environment has changed. What is happening here? Astra. There's... a gateway. Abandoning Helios. Heading towards White Shadow broadcast. Abandoning Helios. Heading towards White Shadow broadcast. Why? Why this again? Discovered a mechanical xenotype key. Appears to work with locked gates. New technology discovered. Augments my weapon with an alternative firing mechanism. I can't recover you. That can't be here. Even underwater, the impact continues. Severed working together to reach... more symbolic than literal. No more obstructions. Finally, I'll have an answer to White Shadow. The first key for the vault. Will I unleash the Titans? The strange energy source is beyond this vault. It might be tied to White Shadow. They built protection. This must have occurred centuries ago. And phantom roses of the mind? Has the severed language evolved? I've managed to reach the midpoint below the summit. I'm almost to the energy signature. So I've been here before. Retrieved a log. Playing back now. You're always too late, Selene. You cannot drown she who is already drowned. I float above you. This environment's changed. What's happening here? What do you want from me? So far down, it's impossible to see the sun. A push, a fall, the seat of war. She wanted to be buried. That was spiteful of me. This is the song I was always playing. The accident that began a war. I must have let something inside when I answered the knocking on the door. Discovered xenotype technology that produces other devices. Appears to use obolites. You ruined my life. I should never have followed in your footsteps. I hate that place. But I can't leave without burning it to ashes. The hospital. I should go back to the hospital. I'm currently crossing the bridge, proceeding towards the tower broadcasting white shadow. Helios! A being that resembles me. How did they capture my likeness so perfectly? She hears the music too. I'm starting to understand what destroyed her mind. Always changing, always trapped. Every way out is another cycle. Dissolution. Is that what happened to the sentience? The world still changes. Was it waiting for me to return all this time? My equipment won't function that deep underwater. Helios couldn't. I'm in a frozen wasteland now. How is this possible? Try again. The white shadow signal in the Citadel complex is this way, and this technology will allow me to reach it. Is this translating correctly? Severed brethren? Maddening agony? Hive mind defended by the automatons. They would have been slaughtered without support. Pitch black guilt. Guardian of Hades? Do you cast the white shadow? Wrapping themselves and the statues. A kind of symbolic communication. The fog seeping inside. Am I not the only thing that can enter here? I didn't see the tower before. What else am I lying to myself about? Sunken, halfway to depth. A pressure is building within me. They remember this moment so clearly, despite never having experienced it once. The Xeno archives, even years later, I still dreamt of them. A technology that records the past? Or a visual archive of sorts? 6? 6 is enough. I should return to the hospital. Did they steal their technology from the gods? I feel strengthened against the elements. The environment wasn't like this before. The tower. Another ascent. The hub has altered. It seems I can only open the way by closing other pathways to ascension. I've encountered a wrapped creature. It's awakening. Almost ready. The world still changes. Was it waiting for me to return all this time? Hostile fauna dispatched. Behavioral data auto-collected into Helios databank. The smallest consumed by the largest. And each one empty inside. If what she says... if what I say is true, that could be my way out of the cycle. The white shadow signal in the Citadel complex is this way. And now I have the technology to reach it. I can make another attempt now. Something that shouldn't exist is reaching into me. I can't stop it. The xenotype technology worked. I've crossed the gap. I can make it. This has changed. Everything has changed. The forest is a swamp now. They should never be open. The world rearranging. I had forgotten this unnatural force. The suit can withstand both water and pressure now. The answer is within reach. I can descend the underworld. The music is calling me upwards. That melody. Always that melody. I am now in the antechamber of the deepest part of myself, and my breath is held so tight. Something is coming. I can make another attempt now. You again? I'm not here for you. Water's suffocating embrace. It welcomes me into its arms, to end and begin again. Like a rebirth, but something prevented it. The way is barred, with a locking mechanism of many parts. Like the gates of Tartarus. I dispatched the sentient. This must be the severed. Appears to be another teleportation device, but more complex in construction. Currently disabled. Mother saved all her smiles for Helios. Now they can be together. It's done. The way is open. But I may have caused the gods to abandon me. This isn't... No, it is. The same coordinates as the desert. I crossed light years of anguish. My answer is beneath you. Give it to me. This room, wasn't it? Has it always been like this? A gateway. Or a breach. She made this punishment into a game. Meaning from torment. A way to cope. This forest contains extensive ruins of a xenotype civilization. Ancient walls, foundations, and statues. I've reached my goal. I finally summited. The energy signature is right here. This is the origin of the broadcast. White shadow. Just like he said. Even in her madness, she... I felt it too. Discovered a potential resource. Positive analysis for suit repairs. Classifying as silphium. The broadcast signal is beyond a massive barrier. Beginning search for viable alternate routes. No. My home on Atropos. But my home was on Earth. Environmental adaptation isn't unique to the forest. The desert has similarly been altered. Could the whole world be rearranging itself? Something loved, taken away. A punishment, or a sacrifice. I recognize all of this. And so I know what awaits at the bottom. That same bed again. Will it take me back? Or perhaps somewhere else? Since my arrival, she said. But I didn't... Was the tower always here? My body has been recovered. Fear or worship. These pillars affect the severed so profoundly. Acquired a new kind of unlocking mechanism. This could interface with a different kind of translocation device. A tower. It draws me, as the White Shadow Tower did, so long ago. Hive mind retrofitting automatons, severed wrapping themselves. Both failing ascension. It seems likely these devices were meant to make the wasteland more hospitable. It's good to find even a small degree of shelter. How can this be possible? 2 cycles intersecting simultaneously. I'm in a sprawling desert now, detecting another strange energy from a mountain summit, ascending towards destination, disassembling automatons and making patterns or divination. A form of hepatomancy? Astra, an airborne entity, watching me, staring, like it's waiting. The sentience couldn't understand one another, or they refused to. The sentience death. They did it to themselves. 1 poppy? 2 poppies? 3 poppies? 4. How many more will I need to open the door? More fabricators. Everything on this planet connects into a larger system. Hostiles dispatched seemed not entirely biological. I recognize all of this, and so I know what awaits at the bottom. It is not ascension. Suffocating memories. House key rusted with regrets. I slot it into the lock and turn. The door opens. Hello? Who is up there? An observer? Appears to represent a specific sentient. This seems so disconnected. Smothered fire. Cracked triptych. I affix one sun face fragment to another. Reignite the sun. Glory. This must be the city created by the sentients. Its size is staggering. Each building monolithic. I climb. I fall. I climb. I fall. Approaching the base of the tower. Can't see the summit, but detecting unusual energy readings from inside. Delay in our adequate match. Astra found a way to... The gods are dead. The titans are dead. And I myself sink 1 foot in this abyssal grave. Terminal escape. I descend the final step of the cycle to the fractured sanctum. My shadow follows. Will it sacrifice itself too? Simpler times. I wish... So long ago. So far away. What is the truth behind White Shadow? Why do you repeat my buried past? How can you know? Out here in the void! Again, that rapping. What were the Severed trying to say? No one was listening. Is that waterfall bleeding? Ichor. So warm and nourishing. I remember everything now. I know why I deserve to be here. The crash. That's why I belong. It's always the crash I return to. Confirmed. Point-to-point teleportation. Location exit seems fixed. Tearing apart buildings, not other life forms. Perhaps an indication of complex thought and expression. Or simply madness. A network of death leading to... It's you. A death of 1,000 cuts. That must have been horrifying. Going underground and returning... severed. What conceivable force could have caused any intelligent life to become like this? I've already experienced this before. An update from Helios. It appears that my ship is attempting to defragment its corrupted systems. I dispatched the sentient. This must be the severed. It's afflicted by deformities and neurological degeneration. The crash. Every time. Astra! What is this cycle I'm trapped inside? What is this meant to tell me? Am I supposed to remember this? I accept this sacrifice. Oh, oh, ah. Visions of the future, or visions of the past, they are exactly the same. The severed are still here, like me. But despite their broken bodies and minds, they've ascended. The severed achieve clarity in madness by climbing the throne of exaltation. My father once sat atop it, every organ pipe chanting in a way I never could. Astra, I see a tower. Deep in the ruins. It is vast. Impossibly tall. There may be answers there. Today the wind is gasping. This is where the cycle waits, 63 years and 8 days for me to die. Our cursed fate. While Atlas bore and Prometheus endured, Selene hollowed. From here, I can see where the horizon becomes the edges of my eye. Discovered a strange device that is already active. It feels alive. I'm not receiving any information when scanning. Is this all I get? Just an empty space where she should be. A moment of respite, at least. A break in the cycle. No pain here. Just me. No need for her. Not anymore. I should have ignored this place all those years ago. I shouldn't have abandoned everyone to come here. Has nothing changed? I sat at the piano, and for once, I felt. The music is calling me now. How do I stop this? I don't want to become that woman who speaks madness with my voice. Would it be safe for me to drive afterwards? I had no idea. But what about prep time and recovery? I'm in the middle of a lot right now, so... No. I wouldn't want anyone present. No one can know about this. Everyone is overbearing and controlling, and... I haven't even told a single person about... If they found out I was here, that we were talking... No! Bring her... That was how it started. No embraces, no atonement, only blame and guilt and need. I deserve more. So much more. We both did. No second chances. Not this time. That door is closed, I know that. But others are not. No, I can't be here. I escaped. I was... Helios, you're still here too. Astra! Is anyone listening? It's Selene. We're both trapped. At the bottom. Inside, behind, truth and agony. She who took. She who was taken. I sought to tear the empty promise away, to reclaim myself from her shadow. Reclamation, ascension, onwards, upwards. Find the sun. Look no more over my shadow into the dark waters, into torment. I didn't think I could do it after all this time, but the music is gone. I want to record this while I feel balanced. Now that the music is gone, I feel an ancient pulse at the center of the world. The hive mind discovered something in those depths. Whatever they found might be trapping me in the cycle. I must go deeper. The truth is waiting for me there. I accept this sacrifice. Visions of the future, or visions from the past. They are exactly the same. No. No, I can't be here. Oh, I escaped. I was... Helios, you're still here too. Astra, is anyone listening? It's Selene. We're both trapped. At the bottom. I accept this sacrifice. Visions of the future, or visions from the past. They are exactly the same. I need to talk. I know I keep putting this off, but everything has gone way too far this time. This is the part where I say, I'm sorry. So why don't I feel like I am? I try, but it sounds so hollow. What is this shadow inside me? I've felt this before. I can't describe it except that it feels... If I name it, will that make it go away? La, 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 la. All our times have come. Here, but now they're gone. Why won't the music end? I silenced it, but now it's stuck inside me. It's growing bigger. I don't deserve this. Seasons don't fear the Reaper. I told you to leave me alone.